Well. Happy Monday, everybody. Everyone in chat. Monday, Joe, thank you for the 9 months. Kevin O'Meister, Manchester, Justin Resides, Blaster Dark, everybody else currently in. Well, let's say we waste no time and get into the action. This is all we've got planned this Monday, it would seem so. LBN Monday is about to go live.
We need a miracle. Watch over there, it disappears. We lose it all and shed no tears. Behind the progress, behind our walls, we had it all and we want more. It's just a dream that turns into nightmare. The future is out, we run out of time. It's just a dream that turns into nightmare.
Well, here comes the general manager of Monday night's Maximilian Pegasus, making his way to the ring. He says he's going to address the controversy from last week's main event and talk about
Hello, my adoring little duelists. What an absolutely delightful Monday it has already been. We are entering a most festive holiday week. Ah, yes, a time when all of you will soon be devouring those bargain bin Costco turkeys like starved jackals. Me? Oh, heavens no. I prefer lobster tails. But then again, my tastes are like my lifestyle, rich. But before you all clog your arteries, we've got an important business to attend to. Last week, Kay Drake, Health, and Chris Shameless earned their spots in our prestigious Money in the Bank ladder match. And tonight, 3 more brave souls will attempt to join them. Who will ascend toward immortality? And who will be left hanging? Tonight's qualifiers are as follows. Our very own enigmatic luchador, El Patty Loco, faces the reigning king of Avon Fist, Gazprom. The Wanderer attempts to prove his worth against G-Man. And finally, after redeeming the necessary channel points for the first time on TDTW soil, the Abominator steps into the ring with the legend killer, Randy Walker. Oh my, what delicious chaos that shall be. But now, my little pumpkins, we must address the controversy from last week's main event. I know, we all saw it. Well, all of us, except the female official. Bless her tiny little heart. The gooch made Tommy Robinson tap out, and yet, thanks to one teensy oversight, the victory fell to Buffalo Joe. And Buffalo Joe, oh, I admire the tenacity. A man after my own heart, he seized the moment, capitalized beautifully, and truly does deserve all our respect. And Manda Joe, if I may be so bold, I believe he'd make a far more suitable partner in the mixed match challenge than... Oh, what's his name? Ah, yes, Kay Drake. Just food for thought, dear. But back to the matter at hand, let it never, ever be said that Maximilian Pegasus is not a fair man. So I have made an executive decision, and thus, the LBN World Title match at Money in the Bank will now be a triple threat. Hashtag Bressie will defend his beloved championship against Buffalo Joe, your alleged winner, and our marvelous Proving Grounds acquisition. The missing link himself, the Gooch. And that brings us to tonight's main event. I want to see Gooch and Joe play nice, so the two of them will team together to face Bressie's close friends, the Frontier. Gentlemen, you'd best cooperate. Otherwise, you may find yourselves removed from the title match altogether. I would simply hate to do that to you, but I absolutely will. Enjoy the show, my dearies. It's going to be a magical night, as the A show just keeps getting better and better. Ta-ta!
Well, there you go. Big news from Pegasus, including the announcement of 3 new Money in the Bank qualifiers for tonight. And now, hey, let's just get right into it. How about that? Welcome in, Snowblade. Thank you very much for the 6 months. And I hope you're enjoying that Korean barbecue. Welcome in, RJ. Chris Shameless in the house. And Ahmed the Egyptian. Oh, God damn it.
From Bangor, Maine, weighing in at 269 pounds, El Loco.
I know how much you all enjoy El Paddy Loco's jig. Well, let's get a prediction on the go for this one, shall we? Tough task here for El Paddy Loco. Can he survive 5 minutes? With the king of Avon Fist himself. I don't want to talk about that, Chris. I don't want to talk about that either, Kevin. Well, why don't we talk about this gentleman here?
And his opponent from the United Kingdom, weighing in at 246 pounds, the King of Avon Fist, champion Gazprom.
Yes, indeed, Gazprom winning that King of Avon Fist match. A legendary. And subsequently taking Danny Mean out of action for a prolonged period of time. And as a direct result of that, the view Stephen Carvel would be drafted in. One of the many butterfly effects from legendary Gazprom. Not satisfied with this King of Avon Fist title, looking to get his hands on the Money in the Bank as well. Don't encourage them, Amanda, please. I am your father, but I am not your daddy. I would like to make that clear. Well, here we go. Let's get the timer underway as these 2 big boys meet in the ring for what I believe to be the first time. Well, let's go over a couple of those announcements. The Pegasus made 3 Money in the Bank qualifiers on the card tonight. Among them we've got this one, Gazprom against El Paddy Loco. Then the Wanderer will go one-on-one with the G-Man, and we'll round it out with the 2 men that redeemed Channel Puncher. One man who had Channel Punch redeemed for him, the legend killer Randy Walker, taking on the Abominator. Also we've got that huge main event. Can the Gooch and Buffalo Joe coexist as they take on the Frontier? And as well as that, the match announced on Discord, Manda Joe takes on Crayrug Rose in Crayrug Rose's first match here on Monday nights. Yes, I did just see your your DM there, Justin. I missed it somehow over the weekend. But yeah, once I know, normally around Christmas time, there is a King of Avon Fist tournament that runs separate from the Mixed Match Challenge. Fills in any days that the Mixed Match Challenge isn't on. So we'll see what happens with that. Maybe we'll get one on. The Wildcat Christmas also. So coming up, folks, just to confirm the Mixed Match Challenge, which I see Rise and Night talking about. Every single name that wasn't taken was put into that hat. And of course, out came that Electro Clown, as Knight calls him, Ethan the Butcher, against Ethan the Butcher teaming up with women. You've got to say, might be the early favourites to win it all. What a pairing. And there you go, there's your updated standings for both brands, if you will. Brezzy, your world champ, Amanda Joe women's champ, we mark the Twitch champ, and those men of virtue, congratulations to them. On Saturday, I believe it was, they celebrated, or was it yesterday? At the weekend anyway. Yesterday, I apologize, they celebrated 1 year as PDTW or LBN Tag Team Champions. At least it wasn't DJ. DJ did have a partner, but I put his name in the hat anyway because I knew he would leave Jojo to team up with women if he got the chance. So. Oh, but look at this! Into the pin from that twist of fate from El Patty Loco, and almost. Yeah, every member of Omerta is in there. And there it is! The Swanton Bomb denied! Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure the relationship. Oh! Talking about pop-up freedom bombs, there's a pop-up power bomb, and that was nearly enough to put away. Now, Paddy, look at the Irish Unionist. Oh, watch out! Talking about that, the Union Jackhammer! Leg is hooked. Gazprom could be moving on to the money in the bank. Indeed he is. 4 minutes, 13 seconds. Making short work. Without Paddy looking. I'll see you there now. I don't know what the relationship is between DJ and Juju. I don't think it's ever been fully explained, but yeah, you would have laughed it. Hold on to RJ and Kevin O'Meister who pick up the points with that match going under 5 minutes. Wow. A way to kick things off. Welcome in Fury Forge. Oh man, Joe, what about what Pegasus suggested earlier, that maybe you reconsider your Mixed Match Challenge partner and do what DJ would have done to Jojo and just discard Kid Drake and get with the much more successful, it would seem, Buffalo Joe. Good for thought indeed. At the Korean barbecue. Oh, that's all good, Fury. Nothing beats a bit of Ras and nothing beats the Cowboys. And the Flash and Ass Pandemic set for action right here.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 478 pounds, Cowboy King!
Yeah, the finest purveyors of assless chaps. This side of the Chattanooga. Cowboy Kenny and Cowboy Georgie. Or Jerugi, to pronounce it correctly. 3-time LBN tag champs. Spent a little bit of time down in the Proving Grounds, known there as, I don't know, what was it, Short Circuit, Blowing Fuse, Electric Boogaloo, I can't remember what they were called. But they're back. And they're ready to mix it up with the best that LBN has to offer.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 436 pounds, the innovator, Stephen O'Sullivan, and the meathead, the Big Horse, 3-man taxi.
Well, with the Clown Fandango still missing, I shall fulfill his duties and do a Void Watch for the evening. Void Veghorst Ajax versus Excelsior. Veghorst had 2 shots, no goals, and no assists, as Ajax would fall to the mighty Excelsior. Welcome in, Lydia Sunset. Good to see you. Let's get those pixels, as Narwhal likes to call them, up on the screen. And look at that right away. The Flash and Ass Pandemic looking to cut the ring in half. What do you prefer, Amanda? Uber or Lyft? Other ride shares may be available. That's where you live. Into the pin. And that's only a 1 from Sully. Don't use their taxi, they lock you in the boot, the journey's over. Is that where Abominator was these last couple of weeks? He was stuck in the boot. Tried to accept the lift of Sully. And look at that hot tag, here comes Void Veghorst. Now Manchester's in England, he definitely means boot. Oh, look at this. To the back of the head of Cowboy Jerugi. Yeah, big name in reggae, Jimmy Cliff. 81, not a bad innings. Kingston, Jamaica. Not a bad place to go either. You're exactly right, Justin. Masood was backstage. Currently a Simpsons marathon on. He's eating some aromatic chicken. Oh, look out. Man, did Joe a big Void Veghorst fan? Might be the only one. Rex Quando, he might have been a Void Veghorst fan, I'm not quite sure, although he's definitely not an Ajax fan. Into the corner, and here we go. 3-man taxi starting to get on a bit of a roll. Look at that, another tag. Tags. If you went for the under, unlucky. They've just blew right past that. Well, at the end of their match last week, a triumphant return for the Flash and Ass Pandemic. Picking up a big win in tag team competition. But then they were targeted by the current tag champs, 366 days now for the man of virtue, Deacon Macaulay. Classy Brenda Dassey, unheard of timeline in the world of EFEDs. Unless you're Mason Barry and Mason Barry's own EFED, where he has been the world champion, I think about 7 years now. Will we see the one remaining member of the Sloth Empire in action tonight? Perhaps we will. Oh, look out! Forearm smash from Wout Weghorst there into the corner. It was Classy Brenda Dassey and a lot of tags here today. Good teamwork from both these teams. Gavin O'Meister, have you bought your assless chaps from the LBNshop.com yet? He's never mentioned it. I believe it's WEW. Woo, woo. Oh, look at this. Variation on the Black Widow from Cowboy Jirogi. Not really known for his submission prowess. Wearing him right now. Great for keeping the boys cool. Airing them out a little bit. 2 planets, as that man from hot Hong Kong would say. Plenty of consent there. Well, another tag made, and there we go. Double digits. We're only a couple away from the 14 plus that we are yearning for. For everyone that went on the over, anyone that went on the middle ground. Feeling pretty good right now. Reminder still to come tonight, folks. More Money in the Bank qualifiers. Amanda Joe in action. I believe we'll be hearing from Wee Mark as well. Well, another tag. I believe Babe Station Neil will also be providing another 1 minute preview. There we go. Looks like the Battle Virtue will be on a Wildcat Christmas. Don't forget, you can catch a Wildcat Christmas exclusively on the Fowler Yelman's YouTube channel on Christmas Day. Last year, of course, we had Rising Knights Christmas Chamber. I think it had another subtext under that. I can't quite remember. Also around the same time, you can catch ICW's Deck the Brawls. So you'll want not for wrestling action on Christmas Day after you fill yourself full of turkey and ham, whatever. Oh, there it is! The bicycle kick from Wout Weghorst, and he's heading up. They're about to swing in the corner, and there's the diamond header. Oh! Wide of the post. And a big Samoan drop from Cowboy Kenny, locking in. A sharpshooter. Could that be cause for concern for Sully? No. Weghorst able to get out of it there. Well, into the corner goes Wout Weghorst, and I think they may be looking for it, folks. They call this the world's cutest scoop slam. And the Cowboys, may have been set up for a victory there. One hell of a victory. And there we go. We are past the upper echelons. So well done, everyone that said the over. We'll get that out to you as soon as this match concludes. Yes, indeed, onslaught. We'll have a Money in the Bank qualifier this Wednesday, as will all of that. As will Jacob Baker, but a huge win tonight for, oh, wait a minute! Once again, targeted by the tag champs. Not happy that the Flash and Ass Pandemic are back. My goodness me. Disgraceful behavior. Welcome in, DJ. Still that yet too much. You can never. Well, that's the plan. At Korean barbecue, you have to get down and dirty with it. Well, before we set up our next match, we just saw the Man of Virtue. It's time to hear from their leader. Wee Mark has got something to say to Lachlan.
Lachlan, my wayward child, you come knocking on my door again, begging for another chance at the Twitch title, as if persistence were the same as worthiness. But you see, I have grown weary of this attention you heap upon me. Like a moth circling a flame, unaware, it's already burning its wings. The Wildcat Empire, what a flock you are. But let's speak plainly. The only soul among you who bears real fruit is the girl. She alone has shown the virtue of action. The rest of you, false prophets. Everyone. Yet, you're the most misguided of all. Not only do you hoard opportunity from your own brother-in-arms, the Abominator, you deny the righteous, the deserving, the chosen challengers the chance to stand before the cornerstone of the LBN. Before me. And I don't mean the pretenders like GSP. Poor lad shows up on pay-per-view and loses as if it were a sacred ritual, yet somehow believes he's entitled to blessings he's never earned. No. I speak of a man touched by revelation. A man who looked at his own faction and saw it for what it was. A den of stagnation, deception, and spiritual rot. He saw that those who claimed to lead him did not shepherd him toward glory, but toward oblivion. And so he did what the good book teaches us, Lachlan. He cut the head from the serpent. That man is Ahmed the Egyptian. He achieved what the Abominator failed to do to you. He cast judgment upon the unworthy. He purified the unclean. Before you and I break bread, or bones, at Money in the Bank, I think it only right, only holy, that you stand across from Ahmed. Not for violence, not for vengeance, but for revelation. Let him show you your future. Let him be your angel of prophecy. Because when I beat you again at Money in the Bank, and brother, I will, the scales shall fall from Casey's eyes, and from the Abominator's eyes, and they will finally see the truth I have preached all along. You are not fit to lead. Not your faction. Not your tag partner. Not even yourself. And when that truth is revealed, when your followers abandon you, I will be there, Lachlan, smiling, welcoming you back into the light, and thanking the Lord above for judgment delivered.
Well, haunting, as always, from Wee Mark. I've just had it confirmed in my ear. Later on tonight, it will be, I think, the first time ever, Lachlan, one-on-one with Ahmed the Egyptian here in LBN. You like Kissy Gay fanfic happen? Oh, I'm not so sure.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from your darkest fears, weighing in at 235 pounds, the Wanderer!
Oh, what a bad week this man had last week. The Wanderer demanding a chance to prove himself to Pegasus. Ended up the wrong side of a beating from the Bear, Tim Collins. Oh, Pegasus obviously taking pity on him. He's got himself a Money in the Bank qualifier. Well, let's complete that last prediction, shall we? Well done. So whoever picked up most of the points there, Manchester.
And his opponent from Havana, Cuba, weighing in at 238 pounds, G-Man!
Wow, stocks are on the rise. The G-Man with an opportunity to enter the Money in the Bank ladder match. Wanderer will be hoping for this match to go a little bit longer. We're looking for method of victory, pinfall, or anything else. Do either of these men possess any kind of submission maneuver? I believe the Wanderer probably does. Let me go to my roster page, familiarize myself with the Wanderer. This man, it's a man that hasn't won a match in a little bit of time. But not that long ago, we're talking maybe like not even 6 months ago, this man was challenging for the world title against Muscle Muffin. Yes, his finisher is the crossface. So there's a very real chance. Well, there's Wandering. And then there's Wandering. Ah. And Wanderer definitely does the whereas Willie Drennan does the yeah. If you know what I mean. Well, a bit of chain wrestling action here. Van Fandango would love to see that if he were still alive. Oh, but look at this. Here we go. Our first attempt at a submission. The Wanderer making his debut. Elimination Chamber 2024. Came to the aid of TGK, the then leader of Chaotic Enterprises. Rico Dowdle Prayer Circle happening 8 p.m. Yeah, well, I gotta... I don't know how many candles I'm gonna have to light for Brock Purdy, Tat McMillan, and Ricky Pearsall. I need 20 points each from those men. So, please, Kevin also needs something similar from George Kittle and Juwan Jennings. It has to be a shootout if it's like that. That time that the Rams and the Chiefs played, that they scored like over 100 points total. That's a good idea. A candle for every yard. Do some kind of rain dance or something. And CMC not to go so well. You're a mile ahead anyway, so you're fine. Into the pin. Ooh. Rain down touchdowns. I wish it would rain down Phil Collins. Good song.
It's impossible! I never broke the law! I am the law!
You said it, Sly. That's also what the Wanderer says. Anytime that they catch him for public urination.
It's impossible! I never broke the law! I am the law!
You're definitely not the law, Mr. the Wanderer. Is that his name, Mr.? Is that his first name, the? Second name, Wanderer?
Not that way, for feck's sake, the other way!
Well, still to come tonight, Babe Station Neil has another 1 minute preview. KCJ has a few choice words for Manda Joe. Oh, he's caught him! Grabs him out of the air, the G-Man rocking and rolling. Couple of bad scratches on his face from where the Wanderers clawed at him, but G-Man, look at the end of it now! What did he end up calling that? The G something. It hit the G spot anyway as G-Man moves on to the next round. Baby!
Here is your winner, G-Man!
You seem to be in worse shape than Kevin normally gets himself in, out if that's the case. Well, there we go. Another 2 names added to the list of money in the bank combatants. We will add 1 more tonight, and that will bring us up to 6 out of the 8 with 2 left next week. There may be a couple of second chance opportunities on the go. We shall see. But right now, the good times are set to continue. Well, who could be out next?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 300 pounds, Hunter.
The Tribal Blood Hunter. There's a paternal parent, I believe, with the grandparent, with the Abominator, the nephew of the Abominator. This man perhaps has aspirations of joining the Wildcat Empire. Abominator introduced them to the rest of the team last week. And we're going to see him in action here tonight. Yeah, spawned from the ladies' locker room because of his love of blood. Always on the hunt for it. We don't know an awful lot about this man, so if anyone could give us any facts in the chat, I'd love to hear it. Never trust anything that bleeds 5 days but doesn't die. Wow. Wow. Well. He's in for a little bit of a task here tonight.
From the Garden of Eden, weighing in at 251 pounds, the Double D!
Big money signing from the war zone. Former TDTW Superstar of the Year, the Double D, making his LBN debut. Welcome in, Bionic. Let's drink in this entrance, shall we? Well, here we go. Which one of these two men will climb that top rope and hit a move first? Both men in red. And we're going to get some pure graps to start us off. I hope the Tribal Blood Hunter doesn't confuse Double D's attire for blood. A kind of crab blood, if you will. So with the Money in the Bank qualifier, can you put anyone in one? Within reason. As long as they're not already involved in a title match or a title holder, or they've already had one. And look at this, the pure graps Double D. Ooh! Tribal Blood Hunter, no slouch. Walking in, the headlock, and now working on that shoulder. Double D perhaps a little bit surprised. There's some Double D fans in the crowd there showing their signs for it. Ooh, my. Tribal Blood Hunter looking good here to start things out. Yeah, he can indeed if you want. Into the pin. Ooh. Oh, look out. We all remember the time that Narwhal put SpongeBob in that world title match. Well, there we go. Deku getting the Money in the Bank qualifier this Wednesday. I feel bad for it. Well, Manchester redeeming one. Who are you redeeming that one for, Manchester? Working over the tribal blood hunter here on the outside. I know the Rising Knight's a big Deku fan, so this could be Deku's chance to redeem himself. And there we go. Next week, Tribal Blood Hunter will have his opportunity at a Money in the Bank qualifier. What are we doing all the way up here? Well, Double D doesn't fancy winning via countout. Also, this Wednesday's Warzone, the pre-Thanksgiving episode of the Warzone, so I may enjoy a few creamers. We might even get a few extra matches on the go, who knows? We'll see what the vibes are. Of course, depending on if ECW is headed to that time. Oh, look out! Drop kick to the side of the head by the Double D. This man may be deserving of an opportunity next week for a Money in the Bank qualifier. Into the pin. Only a 1. Hit a springboard move, but I don't believe anybody's hit a move from the top rope yet. Oh. That could be about to change. Did we say top rope? Does Brett's rope count? Hit a move from the top rope? No, that doesn't count. No. Clown Fandango still missing in action. Some people made contact with Handsome Be Wonderful last week, but Clown Fandango's still nowhere to be found. Oh, jumping DDT! From the Tribal Blood Hunter, what a big win this could be for this young man. Oh my, almost. Oh, look at the roll of the dice it would seem. Tribal Blood Hunter to pick up a huge victory here tonight. Oh no, Double D stays in it. Wow, impressive showing by the Tribal Blood Hunter. He's definitely earned that Money in the Bank qualifier for next week, where we will fill the last couple of spots. Double D, good account of himself during the Gran Torneo de la Libertad down in the Peruvian grounds. Legendary, we saw him dispose of KSI in our legally mandated sponsorship match. And now looking to climb to the top of the card once again, I'd assume capture some gold as he hits a springboard. Does that count as a move from the top rope? Because technically he did springboard himself onto the top rope and then bounced off it, but I don't know. I don't know if I'd count that. Oh, look out! Pele kick to the Tribal Blood Hunter. And rather smartly, TBH gets to the outside. Oof. That's a hard land, and listen to this crowd coming alive. Oh my goodness me!
Mamma mia!
Both these men making the most of their opportunity here tonight. Going hell for Lawler. Oh, here we go anyway. He just has to hit it. Yeah, but he doesn't. He missed it. No matter. Oh. Well, that would definitely have counted, but he didn't get it. And oh, once again, Tribal Bloodhunter rolls the dice on the double D. What? A rather slow count there from the referee, but the second time that the double D is powered out of one of Tribal Bloodhunter's finishers. But he is not deterred. He is sticking to the task at hand. I think you're the first person to ever say that Red Shoes is a crooked ref. We all love the Red Shoes. Oh, that could be doing it though, the jumping DDT. He cannot put the double D away. Tribal Bloodhunter, the last yokai, sticking with him. And taking the big man down, he thinks that's enough. Well, he was very nearly right. We haven't seen him hit that devastating finisher of his own yet, but there we go. For the second time, a spinning code breaker. And that does it, wow. Well, we're going to have to refund the points there because I don't think anybody successfully hit a move from the top rope. I don't think I was specific enough in what I said. This, you know, I think we'll just forget it ever happened and go on with our lives. But a big win for the double D.
Yo, y'all know what time it is. Black flag on everything. Stay protected.
GG's indeed.
You know what I'm saying? Don't spare none. Let's go.
Well, Tribal Bloodhunter, impressive, didn't get the job done, but an impressive outing by him. He will get a chance to qualify for the LBN Money in the Bank ladder match next week. And we still have one more qualifier to come tonight when Randy Walker and the Abominator lock horns. But right now, let's head back to the ring, shall we? Here we go. The big man making his way to the ring. The only man left in the Sloth Empire after his demise.
Making his way to the ring from Nigeria, weighing in at 485 pounds, Keith Omega!
Well, the people call him the Nigerian Bat. They call him the Olympian. They call him the President of Nigeria. Nigeria, a very dangerous place. Maybe Clown Fandango went missing there, trying to scout new talent. I might have to go and talk to the great Power Rudy after this. He may know more information. I wonder why Keith Omega doesn't try and recruit the great Power Rudy to his faction. Perhaps the great Power Rudy is too great, as it were. But here we go. Keith Omega set for action tonight. Who is his opponent? Oh. Oh dear.
His opponent from
Oh
Detroit,
dear, oh
Michigan,
dear.
weighing in at 267 pounds, the Bear Tim
folks. Get your stopwatches. We saw what this man did last week to the Wanderer. Standing in that ring now, a much bigger man, you have to say, in Keith Omega. But let's not forget that Bear held the Proven Grounds World Heavyweight title for a grand total of 8 months. For most of the early part of the year, this man undefeated. Ran into a bit of bad form down there. He couldn't really get it done during the Grand Tornado. Had issues with hitting that Death Valley driver of his. But as soon as he hits it, it's game over. Well, let's see how we get on in this one. Keith Omega. Not Randy Walker. Tim Collins, the Bear. And here we go. Oh, big hit to the end of the... Oh, look at this! Looking for no run, he gets it! Death Valley driver to Keith Omega! Oh, dear God! Well, you called it, RJ. There's no stopping this man at the minute.
The Bear, Tim Collins!
Never in all my days have I seen a man as dominant in his early career here in the LBN. Good Lord, how long was that match? 10 seconds at most? Goodness me. Crazy stuff there. Well, whilst we recover from that, we're going to hear a little bit, just came back in time, Manager, because we're going to hear from the #1 contender to the LBN Women's title, Jessie J. She's got something to say backstage.
LBN Nation, your Wildcat is back. And after the Superstar shakeup, I'm feeling just a little bit more dangerous. You all saw it. Last call. Louise tried to derail me, but I knocked that obstacle off the track, and now the path? Wide open. Clear. Ready. Because there's someone I've been itching, scratching to get my claws into. Someone I wanted months ago, but Louise stuck her nose where it didn't belong. Manda Joe. That's right. You and I finally meet in the center of that ring. And this time, you're holding something that belongs to me. Something I held for 91 days. Something I fought tooth and nail to reclaim. The LBN Women's World Championship. We are officially on a collision course, Manda. Money in the bank. No distractions, no excuses, no interruptions. And I want you to understand something real clear. This Wildcat, she's not the same one you watched before. She's stronger, faster, meaner, more dangerous. Still carrying that Wildcat Empire fire. But now I've been let out of my cage. So I hope you're training like your life depends on it. Because when that bell rings, it's going to be a war. And when the dust settles, when the claws come out, when instinct takes over, that championship is coming back home. Back to the Wildcat, back to the Empire. Manda Joe. In the words of GSP, if it were that easy...
All I wanna do is be with you. There's nothing we can do.
Wow. Jessie J. Looking forward to finally being able to mix it up with the queen of LBN.
is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Utah, the LBN Women's World Champion, Queen Amanda Jones.
Has held that LBN Women's Championship since the main event of Legendary back in September. Oh, Money in the Bank B. The biggest test yet. What have been shagging? Are you at the Korean barbecue as well? Is that what you're going to eat? Oh, look at this! A new look for Carrera Grows to accompany her move to LBN.
And her opponent from Greenwich, Connecticut, Carrera Grows.
Well, we're looking for the first to leave the ring. Will it be Amanda Joe? Will it be Carrera Grows? If neither of them leave the ring, I'll just refund it. Otherwise, we're here. Let's get Shaggy some money.
Whether it's big wood, small wood, or wood that's been neglected, Astrowax gives it the love it deserves. Don't leave your wood looking limp. Give it that shine that says, I'm ready for action. Astrowax, because your wood deserves to be handled with care.
I couldn't agree more. That's why you always read the terms and conditions, RJ. Well, still to come tonight. We have got the Gooch and Buffalo Joe teaming up to take on the Frontier. We've got Ahmed and Lachlan one-on-one. And we've got our final Money in the Bank qualifier for the night as Abominator takes on Randy Walker. But right now we are focused on ladies action because it's a ladies night. And the feeling's right, Carrera Grows. Amanda Joe, hey, yo. Is this a first meeting? It certainly is in the TDTW, I'll tell you that much. Carrera, that new attire, I like it. Look in there. Oh my goodness, look at that. Great offense from Amanda Joe there. Carrera looking to give her career here the kick in the arm that deserves. And Amanda Joe, the first to leave the ring there. And we shall pay out at the end of the match. Well, a bit of chain wrestling here. Carrera, longer hair, or are they extensions? I don't know. I know that Vite Vegas has been growing his hair out, but we've yet to see the results of it. I'm sure we will soon. A couple of Amanda Joe fans in the crowd holding up her sign. And don't forget, folks, very, very soon we've got some new merch coming for quite a few people. Again, our Legend Killer Randy Walker shirt. Again, our Queen Amanda Joe shirt. And I believe Omnis Ra wants a Manda Panda as well. We've also got to get some free merch to Narwhal. Oh, look at this. The top rope big time DDT. Manda teetering on the edge, and if you needed confirmation, there it is. Manda Joe, the first to hit the floor. Not only to leave the ring. Guerrero grows for now, remaining firmly inside. Oh, Manda, maybe not the right time to start jaw-jacking and grandstanding. Oh, but what do I know? Manda maintains control. Did everybody enjoy Manda Joe on commentary for the pre-show to the Superstar Shakeup? Maybe we'll get her back for another pre-show in the future. And I'll record it much earlier in the week so we don't run into the issues. But those were unforeseen issues caused by Glam Fan Value going missing and not being able to use a phone or anything. Into the pin after that double foot stop. Yes, indeed, Kid Drake set the team up with Manda Joe for the Mixed Match Challenge Onslaught. Set the team up with Guerrero Grows. And a little bit later this week, the top 8 seeds will be announced for the Mixed Match Challenge. And note that the top 8 seeds will all receive a first round bye. Oh, but look at that! Guerrero goes alive to the danger. And here we go! A skeleton crossover! Is the Queen going to have to tap out the Guerrero Grows? Is she tapping? No, she's grabbing at the ankles and fights her way out, but that was a bit of a worry for any Manda Joe fans there for a second. Oh, look at that! Great bit of tactics from Guerrero Grows there. She gets out of the way. So Manda can't get her, but then too slow to react. So a quick note that the top 8 seeds are usually based on previous year's performance. So if you've got a brand new team, or you are a brand new team, or you weren't here for last year, it's unlikely you will be seeded. For example, I can tell you that the number 1 seeds will be last year's winners, Health and Siobhan. And the number 2 seeds will be last year's runners-up. That's Ireland Mike, who you may know as Zanny Boy and Nicky Vlad. Oh, look at this, the ref distracted by that exposed turnbuckle, and Guerrero goes the face paint starting to fade, but not her will to win another submission. But I'm not sure I've ever seen Manda Joe tap out so brave, or maybe stupid from Guerrero Grows. But look at this, Manda with a submission off her own, but Guerrero Grows smartly getting to the ropes. Well, what happens if Onslaught and Guerrero Grows run in to Kid Drake and Manda Joe? As she turns Guerrero inside out here, and that's good enough for the win. And there she is with her beloved LBN title, but oh, look out behind you, Manda! The Wildcat is here. Oh, I never realized the Wildcat has a little bit of a height advantage there. Will that come into play when these two meet? And Money in the Bank in around 12 days' time? My. I can't wait. Well, folks, we are trucking along nicely, an hour 15 minutes in to our weekly Monday show. We've got 3 matches left for you. And up next, it is that final Money in the Bank qualifier. The Abominator is set to go a one-on-one with a Randy Walker. So let's keep the prediction simple this time, I think. And we'll go for a who wins. To get your votes in, folks, will it be the big man of the Wildcat Empire, or will it be the Legend Killer?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing Wildcat Empire from Manchester, England, weighing in at 470 pounds, Abominator.
That's going to be the first time we've seen this man in ring action since Halloween Havoc some 5 weeks ago, when he was seemingly buried alive by wee Mark. We saw much concern from UCJ and Lachlan in trying to find him. Eventually he would return at the Superstar Shake-Up, ensuring the classy Brenda Dassey, who had taken to dressing up as the Abominator, was unable to meddle in wee Mark's match with Lachlan. And right now he's set for an opportunity of qualifying for the Money in the Bank. Can he do it? 48% of people seem to think he can. Wow, here he comes. Mike Roden, as always, refusing to announce this man. It falls upon me to tell you that this is the man they call. Who are they? I'm not quite sure. But they call him the Legend Killer, Randy Walker. The man with the magic wand. Looking for a taste of the LBN World title, with winning the Money in the Bank would surely guarantee what standing in his way first is the Abominator. And after that, it'll be 7 other men. We know 5 of those names already. Kate Drake, Health, Chris Shameless, the G-Man, and Gazprom. Which one of these two will add their name to that list tonight? Well, coming up straight after this, we've got DJ's favorite part of the week. Whenever it happens, it's the 1-minute preview with Babe Station Neil. And then we're on for Lachlan versus Ahmed. But Shane Rassin didn't last for long. Randy Walker taking down the Abominator. Randy Walker in the early goings here in full control. Well, I believe it's got something to do with money in the bank, Justin. We'll have to wait and see. Well, Randy Walker on top so far. Calling for the Abominator to get up. One thing we do know about the Abominator, this man, oh my goodness, there's a lot of heart, a lot of resiliency, as it were. Has an uncanny knack to stay in matches when you think he should be beat. And he's probably going to have to dig deep tonight to best the legend killer. Oh my goodness, just got his legs taken out from under him there. How many times have we seen someone do that to the Abominator? I could count it on one hand. Not very often, but the Abominator in real trouble here. Maybe a little bit of ring rust after being out of the ring for the last 6 or so weeks. And we've been watching avidly his nephew to try the blood up or arrest an earlier. And look at this, Randy Walker still in complete control. Last week, Randy Walker didn't pick up a win against Rage Britain. And be careful, it's that Liddy Raff out there again. It was that Liddy Raff that missed the Gooch tapping out Tommy Robinson. He is prone to mistakes, this Liddy, for whatever reason. She keeps getting booked. But with Randy Walker's history, it's hard to tell. Nope. Didn't make any changes. Into the pin. Oh, down goes Randy. I think the only change I made was the spin kick, because a lot of people do the spin kick. He's got that stomp from Hades is one of his things. I don't know what the other one is. Oh, to the outside was Randy. Oh, look at that. Oh! Driving that knee into the face of Walker. Look at that. Abominator getting after it in the corner. I'll double check after the stream for you there, real quick. Up to 6 and gingerly Randy back in and walks right in to the Blood Moon. Abominator may have just knocked Randy Walker out cold. Oh Lord.
Here is your winner, Abominator.
The Abominator heading to the Money in the Bank ladder match. Had to dig deep there. GG's indeed. That was a tough one for both men. But the Abominator, as he does, hung in there and was able to hit that Blood Moon, that devastating Blood Moon. Unfortunately, hard to come back from that
Yo, it's me.
And the Wildcat Empire get their first representative in the Money in the Bank. Well, their only representative, as the other ones are in title matches, so it could be a very fruitful Money in the Bank for the Wildcat Empire. Yeah, that happens, RG. Sometimes you go on these little runs. I think once Randy gets a win, that'll kind of lift them out of it. Maybe on this week's main event, that's a good place to kind of turn things around. That's where Dirty Sanchez turned his bad run around. We will see. Right now, we're going to head backstage because Beam Station Neil is standing by with another 1 minute preview.
Hello, LBN Nation. It is I, Babe Station Neil, Mystic Master, Sensual Sorcerer, and part-time clairvoyant when the mood strikes, which it always does. Money in the Bank is nearly here, so I thought, why not divine the future using my Babe Station Tarot? That's right. 78 cards of destiny, desire, and deeply questionable decision-making, patent pending. Right then. Let's see who's climbing that ladder and who's climbing into my DMs. Ooh! The big booty, a powerful omen. This card represents strength, confidence, and an arse that could suffocate a grizzly bear. So this tells me the winner will be someone thick of spirit. Possibly even emotionally thick. Hard to say. Also reminds me of the receptionist at my hotel. Lovely woman. Threw me out last night. Ah, the forbidden love. A card that symbolizes passion, betrayal, and the reason I'm no longer welcome at the LBN Christmas party. This means the winner might be someone with a secret admirer. Maybe I am that admirer, maybe I'm not. Depends if legal is watching. Oh, ho, ho, hoo! The unexpected third participant. A spicy card. Very spicy. Like that one time in Blackpool. Spicy. This tells me the match will end in chaos, interference, surprise entrances, and me, alone in a travel lodge, eating cold chicken wings, wondering where it all went wrong. And so, with all signs pointing to destiny, the real winner of Money in the Bank will be could be more. Actually, you know what? The real winner is whichever woman winked at me last week backstage. Pretty sure she did. Probably. Might have been dust in her eye. Hard to tell at my age. So that's your future, LBN Nation. Mystical, magical, and mildly depressing. Tune in next week where I read horoscopes, based on which competitor looks the best covered in ladder bruises. Babe Station Neil. Out.
Interesting. I wonder if that deck of tarot cards will be coming to the LBN shop.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing Wildcat Empire from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 206 pounds, Lachlan!
Well, a prediction for this one. Does Lachlan hit the Banshee's wheel? That's his version of the Canadian Destroyer. Some people may call it the Lachlan Destroyer. Well, this is a very interesting match.
And his opponent, from Cairo, Egypt, weighing in at 260 pounds, Ahmed
Oh, Ahmed getting a shout out, a blessing, a canonization. I'm not quite sure what you'd call it, but Lee Mark said that Ahmed was able to do what Abominator should have done. He turned his back on a faction that was no longer benefiting him. He cut the head off the snake. And that was GSP Onslaught. The old Omerta. And now he says Lachlan should be the next man to fall. I think this is going to be a banger. Here we go. 80% says Lachlan does hit the Banshee's wheel, and we're starting off with some pure graps. The low blow Pharaoh, the Celtic Warrior, going at it. Lachlan, an interesting headlock there with takes down Ahmed. Money in the Bank could be the last chance saloon for Lachlan if he wants to win that Twitch title, if he wants to get one over on the old enemy, Wee Mark. Oh, you don't want to go too long when you're in the ring with Ahmed the Egyptian. Black Swordsman, welcome in. Oh no! Look away now, Kevin O'Meister. Your old buddy's in a lot of trouble. Right in the gonads. There will be no curtain done tonight, let me tell you that. By young Lachlan, but a Kamagoye turns this match around again. World-class official, please remove yourself from my view. He does. A good referee is just heard and not seen.
And hey, Travis, I like beer. It's good for you.
Hydrate, thank you very much, Manchester. I'm on my liquid IV infused Poland Spring. I remember to everyone to stay hydrated out there. It's very important. Well, what about Pierce Birch? Not allowed to make his official return to the TDTW until Chris Sheamus says aye. But he does get to show up for the mixed match challenge. Thanks in part to his wife, Keely. Well, I remember the day they got married as if it were yesterday. It was a great performance by Jagged Edge. They all had a good track. Then he had to go to the window by telling Yuya to give out himself. Oh no! Arse first goes Lachlan. Chris Sheamus may be reconsidered. My eye. Could Pierce Birch's return be imminent? Of course, he'd have to come into the chat and actually ask for it first before you could allow him. But he will be there in the Mixed Match Challenge, and it'll be interesting to see if his team, along with Keeley, aka Final Fantasy, runs into the cute, brutal Canucks, otherwise known as Chris Sheamus and Joel. We'll see if any of them get seated. There's a list in WrestleBands of most of the confirmed teams. If you go up there, oh, look at that, Lachlan trying to come back. Ahmed, no selling it. Hitting him with the head button. And what was that move? I love it. More of that, please, Ahmed. Uh-oh. Or maybe no more. Ahmed locking in that camel clutch. And then releasing it. This is the usual MO of Ahmed. Oh my goodness me. Supremely confident. Look at that vascularity. Lachlan onto the knee. At times though, Ahmed seems to be a little overconfident. Of course, both Lachlan and Ahmed will be in the Mixed Match Challenge. Ahmed will be teaming up with Stephanie Kitty. Of course, the cat, a great symbol in Egypt. I believe they're calling their team the I have to get this word right. The disciples of Bastet, who you may know if you're up on your ancient Egyptian lore. And I believe Lachlan and Morrigan will be teaming up, and they will be the children of Lear. Is that right? Yes, correct. Oh no, there it is! When they go low, Ahmed goes lower, and that was nearly it for Lachlan. This man will not be reproducing anytime soon. Don't take any hot showers or make any unnecessary journeys. Oh my goodness, for a second there I thought Ahmed was going to look for Lachlan's very own Banshee's wheel, but instead a triple powerbomb. Lachlan in trouble here. And I know that Remark is fighting a losing battle and trying to break up the Wildcat Empire. They're loyal to the end, but you know, a loss here to Ahmed. Does it get them thinking about his leadership abilities? Or is he putting doubt into their mind of the others? He said UCJ is the only one that's any good at winning stuff. Into the pit, look. Lachlan beset with rivalries every time he tries to go for a title. Someone new pops up with a problem with Lachlan and diverts him from the task. Finally getting the chance at a title. Remark playing nothing but mind games. Lachlan back in control of this match and is going to attempt a submission of his own. I don't know how wise an idea that is against Ahmed. But indeed there you see it. Ahmed fighting out, first chance he gets. Into the corner, what has Lachlan got planned here? I don't think he planned that elbow to his face. And Ahmed with a knee driven in the midsection. What about this? Is that enough to keep the Pharaoh down? No, of course not. Don't forget you can get your logo Pharaoh shirts exclusively on the LBN shop. Is also where you can get your Lachlan shirt. Why does it fit, Kevin? Oh. Looking for it! The forearm finds a home as Lachlan hits the Celtic hammer. But it doesn't keep the Egyptian down. Ahmed himself knows what it's like to lose a title opportunity. A second Celtic hammer. Lachlan trying to put this one away. Ahmed losing out to Mac Neal at Halloween Havoc. But he is also a Twitch champion in his own right, a two-time Twitch champion, and look at that! Locking in a camel clutch, but for a second time he releases it. I may need to take a look at that move and see if it's glitched. But a pop-up punch! Maybe all the Egyptian needs to end this one. He's gonna try once more. Praising the gods. For a third time he locks Lachlan in. And Lachlan passes out. The ref calls it. My goodness.
Here is your winner, Ahmed
Well, that was hard to watch by the end. Lachlan losing consciousness rather than tapping out. You begin to wonder. Look at this, look at all this hot dogging and grandstanding from Ahmed here. Blaster Dark picking up all the points of the seat. His wee mark in Lachlan's head. I'm sure we'll hear more about it next week. Alright, now folks, we are 1 hour 44 minutes in to our stream, and it is time for the main event. Can the Gooch and Buffalo Joe coexist? They've got one hell of a fight on their hands against the Frontier. Let's get right into it, shall we?
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Uganda, weighing in at 275 pounds, Goodish.
Well, they call this man the missing link. He had Tommy Robinson dead to rights as he locked in that triangle choke last Monday, but the really ref did not see it. Hopefully things go better for him tonight. So I'm going to stay quiet for a minute or two here whilst you lock in your votes. Who wins? The Gooch and Buffalo Joe or the Frontier, aka Dundee Jan and Lovegun Murray?
dirty fecker.
Here he is. Is that man the true object of Manda Joe's affections? Buffalo Joe? Of course, we all know why they call him Buffalo.
And at a combined weight of 491 pounds, Dundee John and Bob Gunn Laurie, the Frontier.
Wow, Dundee John, Love Gun Lowry. From the worst of enemies to the best of friends. Last year they picked up Feud of the Year in the TDTW End of Year Awards, and we are only about 5 weeks out from that. Again, about a month from when voting kicks in. Voting will start Boxing Day, the 26th of December, and run all the way through the New Year's Eve. And then the first Saturday in January, we will have the very special TDTW End of Year Award stream. Last year, your TDTW Superstar of the Year was Chris Shameless. And your female Wrestler of the Year was Mitzvah Tank. Who will claim that accolade this year? Indeed, Ahmed, the Egyptian, won the Breakout Star Award. And the Men of Virtue were Tag Team of the Year. You have to think, you know, do they go back to back? They've held the title for every day of the year so far. Oh, look at that, Dundee John trying to help his buddy out. Love Gun Lowry knows that these two gentlemen, the Gooch and Buffalo Joe, will be mixing it up with their buddy, the LBN World Champion, #Brazzy, in just under 2 weeks, so probably looking to soften them up. Brazzy will be very thankful, but can the Gooch and Buffalo Joe stay on the same page? That is the question. Oh, Gooch fan in the crowd, a Missing Link sign. Will we ever get a Missing Link t-shirt? I wonder. UCJ rather kick Buffalo Joe right in the nuts. Once again, the Gooch seems to be trying to do it all his way. And there we go, tag made to Buffalo Joe. Well, we thought there was about to be a tag, but Buffalo Joe changed his mind. It looks like these two men cannot coexist. And well, the Gooch has been abandoned here, and he's going to have to take on both these men in a handicap match now. Oh, but look at that! Big slam! got the better of Love Gun Lowry there. Dundee John concerned enough that he came in and followed up on the Gooch. Love Gun Lowry decides to get out of there, maybe for the best. Dundee John had burnt his interference, but this is now effectively, folks, a handicap match. And the Gooch in trouble. The referee probably feeling a little bit bad from hit the slow count there. But oh no, Scottish Stunner! And the Gooch goes down again. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear.
Here are your winners, Dundee John.
Well, that didn't take very long at all. Boo Boo Kitty, RJ, DJ, Morrison picking up the glut off the points there. Big points for Boo Boo. And that is the end of our stream tonight. We came in under the 2 hours. I thought we were going to go a lot longer, but once he got abandoned, I think the Gooch decided the best idea was just to get out of there. Well, I'm going to go over what happened tonight. If anybody has anybody they want us to read out to, use that channel point redeem now or forever hold that peace. El Paddy Loco and Gazprom mixed it up. Gazprom, the king of Avon, this champion, the man that will most likely be holding a tournament over the Christmas period, had too much for El Paddy Loco. Cowboy Kenny, Cowboy Jerugi, the Flash and Ass Pandemic continue to show their talent, much to the chagrin of the man of virtue who once again attacked them after the bell. G-Man took his place as the Wanderers' troubles continue. Double D got one over the Tribal Bloodhunter, but the Tribal Bloodhunter has a money in the bank opportunity to look forward to next week. Keith Omega became the latest victim of the bear, Tim Collins. When will this man's reign of fear, of terror, and maybe never, we may never stop squashing people? Manda Joe got the job done against Railroad Rose and then had a stare down with Kissy J. The Abominator booked his place by hitting the Blood Moon on Randy Walker. Damn it. Too much for Lachlan, making him pass out to the camel clutch before the Frontier got the better of the Gooch, who was left on his own by Buffalo Joe. No chance of these two working together against Brazzy, you'll have to say. Let's have a quick look in, see who's up to anything. Oh, I know what we'll do. We'll go over to my good buddy, friend of the stream, DJ Reginald Leger, one of the all-time greats. He's having GFN Monday Groove Therapy. Tell a friend, say hello. Tell him the father sent you. But whatever you do, don't call me daddy. I fell a DJ, you're right, DJ. Well, I'll be back on Wednesday after ICW for another edition of the War Zone, where Ethan the Butcher will once again defend that Discard title. And what kind of havoc will the Danny Dojo's Stephen Carvel be up to? And what will Brothers say to annoy everybody next? We will find out on Wednesday. In the meantime, let's go 49ers. And it's time to get lit with DJ Reginald Ledger. Baby!
is coming.